Hello class. So we were looking at the desirable property of descriptive statistics. In the last lecture we saw what is mode and why mode is not a good descriptive statistic. Now we will look at the median, right? So I think everybody knows what is a median, but we will still look at an example, right? So let us say we have a group of numbers. Let me just take a book and try to write the examples. So we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 14, 15, 10, 14, 15, and 17. Right? So let us see whether median is a good descriptive statistic or not. Right? So one thing to remember is that even if some parameter or some statistical value is not a good descriptive statistic, that does not mean that it is useless, right? It still has an application. So how do you compute the mean? How do you compute the median? So for median, it is inevitable or it is mandatory that your data must be arranged in a sorted fashion from low to high. So if you see my data, it is sorted in a ascending order, right? It is to be ascending order. Now let us count how many data points we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? So I have 13 observations. Right? I have 13 observations. So what does median says? Median is a point. So for example, divide this 13 into 2. Right? In general, we can have two medians depending on the data set length. So first I will show you with the odd observation, right? So now let us choose the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? Let us divide this 6 into this half and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the later half into this part, right? So now you can observe that I have 6 values here and I have 6 values here. Right? So in this case, the value 5 is the median. Median means it lies exactly in the middle of the given data set. But remember, middle only when the data is in sorted fashion. Right? So for example, if I have data like 7, 1, 4, 5 and 10. So I cannot say that 4 is my median. Fine? I need to first sort this. So in ascending order, that will be 1, 4, 5, 7 and 10. And now locate the data which is at the center. So in this case 5 becomes my median because there are two values to the left and two values to the right of 5. So 5 lies exactly at the 58th percentage or the half value of the data set. Again remember, since the numbers 1, 2, 3, there are 5 numbers, right? So basically I have odd numbers in the sense the total count of the numbers in this data set is 5. 5 is an odd number. So a generic formula will be to locate the median given n numbers in a data set and where n is odd. The median is located at n plus 1 by 2. Right? So we have 5 numbers. So what is 5 plus 1 by 2? 5 plus 1 by 2 is 6 by 2 which is equal to 3. So 1, 2 and 3. Right? So basically the third number becomes your median. Fine? So this is how the median is calculated. Now there is one more thing to observe in median. What happens if you get an even number of elements in the list? Right? So for the same example, let us do one thing. Let me erase this. And in the same data set, let me remove 10. So if you see now, I have only 4 values, 7, 1, 4 and 5. Right? First I will sort. I become 1, 4, 5 and 7. Right? Now what we said in the last case, now we have 4 values. 4 is an even number, so the last case formula will not apply. Right? So now let us see what will be the middle of this element, right? If I want to put a straight line that exactly divides these numbers into two parts, I will put a line at this section, right? So I have two numbers on the left hand side and two numbers on the right hand side, but I still need a number, right? So in this case, what I do to break a tie, I consider 4 and 5 as intermediate medians and take the average of 4 plus 5. So 4 plus 5 by 2 is equal to 9 by 2 is equal to 4.5, right? So in this case, I will say the median of my data is 4.5. So one thing you need to observe here is that in case when the list is of consisting of even number of elements, right? 4 elements, 100 elements, 200 elements, the median is the average of two values, right? And now if you can see, I have got the median as 4.5 and this 4.5 is not there in the original data set. So it may happen, not always. If your elements in the list are of even number, right, total there are 4 elements or of even quantity, the median may not be a part of your data set. May or may not be. Now how I am saying ki may or may not be. So this is the case of may not, right? Because 4.5 is the median and 4.5 is not a part of the original data set. If the number of elements in the data set is odd, surely the median will be a part of data set. So that is not to be considered. Now you can also think upon the example in what case even after having even elements in the list, we can have the median which is the same element belonging to the data set. So let us take 1, 2, 3, 3 and let us take 7 and 8. So we have got 6 elements in the list. I have arranged them so that the calculation becomes easier, right? Now 6 elements, since it's an even element, I will put a line like this. So this divides into 3 numbers here and 3 numbers here. Fine. Now I take these two numbers and average it. 3 plus 3 divided by 2 is again equal to 3. So in this case, median is 3 even if the number of elements in the list was even, and this 3 also belong to the data set. So if the number of elements in the data set are even, then the median will belong to the list if and only if the middle two elements are consecutively the same element, right? So that guarantees, right? So not always, but that guarantees. Okay, now let us see whether median is a good statistical description. So first, so should be a single value, so that is always there. So we saw whether it's an even elements, repeated even elements, and in the previous case when there are odd elements, median is always giving me a single value. So this box is ticked. Now second thing, this is the biggest issue with median. Should be algebraic tractable. Again, if you carefully observe, the median is more of a logical operation because it requires that all your numbers should be in a sorted fashion. Now you cannot sort anything algebraically. You can sort things logically, right? I can compare 2 and 2, these are same. 2 and 0, then I can swap 0 and 2. So this is a logical operations, right? If you remember programming, when we compare two things, it's a logical operation. It will give me true or false. If a is greater than 10, it results in true or false. It's not an algebraic expression. So the biggest drawback is that median is not an algebraic tractable operation. It requires that the numbers should be in a sorted order, and you cannot assume the numbers to be always in a sorted fashion. Fine. Third, should consider every observed value, which definitely median does because every value is being considered in the list, right? And should consider the frequencies. So frequencies are also being taken into. For example, 1, 2, 3, 3, 7, 8. In this case, both the 3's are considered to calculate the median. So basically, median satisfies 3 properties, but not the algebraic tractable property. So we come to the conclusion that even though median is a relatively very good descriptive statistic, it does not satisfy all the 4 property of that is desirable of a descriptive statistic. So that's it for this lecture class. Have a good day.